Lou, Joy here, filling in for Sherry, who's on assignment. She's working on her outtake reel for the holiday office party. I love it when there's a city-wide collaboration of the arts in St. Louis. And now, through October 18th, you can enjoy the American Arts Experience St. Louis in several locations throughout the city. For 2 weeks each October, the American Arts Experience St. Louis fills concert halls, museums, theaters, universities, and outdoor spaces in the St. Louis area with dozens of performances, shows, and exhibits. You can learn more at AmericanArtsSTL.org. You know, you hear people say art is in the eyes of the beholder. Well, we sent Anina Christensen out to find art in St. Louis in places you might not expect it. Anina?
That's right, Joy. I looked all over town for some great, interesting art installations in St. Louis, and I found quite a few. First is this one, the Twist and Stop, right here at the corner of Olive and North Teresa in Midtown. Now I'm in South City behind a building at Ellenwood and Morganford, where, as you can see, is a nice example of framed art. And then there's this framed art in an alley behind the Continental building. Here we are down at the Landing, where there's another great art piece right behind me. There's a lot of black and white contrast here, positive and negative spaces. It's a real statement. And how about this street art on Cherokee called Nature Meets Man? And finally, my favorite. Dude, where's my shopping cart? Back to you, Joy.
The American Arts Experience St. Louis also includes a lot of performance art, but it will not include this.
This is a performance art piece that I like to call the Invisible Swing Dancer, and I will be the Invisible Swing Dancer's partner. Yeah, that wasn't too good. But now, check out the invisible basketball player. Step back. Playing that defense.
Thank you, Miss Jubilee, for the music on that one. And now here's Anina with What's Free in St. Louis this week.
Thanks, Joy. This week there's a lot of free stuff going on in St. Louis. First off is the Hot Metal Jewelry Show happening on Friday and Saturday at the Ethical Society of St. Louis, which is in Richmond Heights at 9001 Clayton Road. The event is different times each day and will feature original works from 25 local metal artists and jewelers. This event is one of the only times some of the jewelers showcase their work not online, so it's a great event to attend. There's more art happening Saturday and Sunday at Arctica 2015. Real art is greater than civic gibberish. This event takes place on the North Riverfront at Lewis and Dixon Streets from 12 to 12 on Saturday and 12 to 10 on Sunday. This is a multidisciplinary art festival featuring site-specific installations, dance, poetry, and music in the outdoors, and it flourishes with your participation. This means if you want to talk back at the art, you totally can. And if you want to just make art with them, do it. There'll be no vendors at all, so make sure you bring everything you need for the day. On Saturday from 11 to 3 at the Kemper Art Museum on Washington University's campus is Community Day. This is an open house celebration held in conjunction with their current exhibit, World War I War of Images, Images of War, and offers interactive art experiences for all ages. This Community Day will feature games like Snakes and Ladders, Battleship and Hopscotch, Tinker Toy activities, and other materials from the World War I era, as well as flag making, button making, and knitting station snacks, and more. If you're like me and don't get Monday off for Columbus Day, then you can celebrate it on Sunday at the Columbus Day Festival, happening from 12 to 6 in Barra Park, which is at the corner of Shaw and Mackland Avenues. This festival will feature food from your favorite Italian restaurants, live music, a car show, a Miss Italian St. Louis beauty contest, the famous meatball eating contest, games and prizes for children and adults, bocce ball, football throw, soccer kick, raffles, and more. And there's a parade that starts at noon. By the way, it is pronounced bocce, not bocce. Americans got it wrong. On Wednesday from 6 to 9 at the Budweiser Brewhouse in Ballpark Village is Under the Stars, where you can sip, support, and shop. There will be drink specials, complimentary small bites, complimentary valet parking, and you can shop local boutiques. A portion of your purchases will benefit the Cardinal Glennon Children's Foundation. And lastly, it's Crafttober on Thursday at Urban Chestnut Brewing Company from 4 to 10 p.m. This is St. Louis's first lantern-lit outdoor night market, featuring local craft beer, live music, and some of the best handmade goods and vintage finds our fair city has to offer, with 35 plus local makers, artists, and purveyors of vintage goods. To check out the top free events in St. Louis this week, you can see my page at OnStL.com. Have a fun and free week, St. Louis.
Thanks, Anina. It's October, Shocktober, Rocktober, and Johnny Brocktober. And you know what that means? It means OnStL is giving away family 4-packs of tickets to Six Flags Fright Fest, along with $25 gift certificates to Johnny Brock's Dungeon Halloween headquarters several times a week on our Facebook page. Just check it every day for a new giveaway. And now here's Kat Muse with Who's Playing Where this week in St. Louis.
Friday at Blueberry Hill, American Idiot, a tribute to Green Day, returns to the Duck Room. This time they're bringing Just a Girl, a tribute to No Doubt. And for all you Biscuits fans, Mark Stites, who recently had to retire due to health issues, gets to pick up his sticks and sit in one more time with that piping hot guitar rock. They'll be at All Saints Parish in St. Peter's raising money for youth ministry from 6 to 8. Those drummers just can't be beat. And Saturday, the craziest, most entertaining, award-winning band, Platinum Rock Legends, will be bringing it to Mile 277. Bring your roller skates, spandex, guyliner, anything 80s, and rock out with this killer band. Happy birthday to that madman guitar shredder, John Eisenbrenner. Come celebrate with his band, Identity Crisis, at Handlebars in Pacific. Saturday, Pop Still Rocks, Divide the Empire, is having their CD release party. Come celebrate Three Winners Volume 1 with their special guests, Divine Sorrow, Midnight Reveal, Nothing Set in Stone, and Pirate Signal. Check out my blog at OnStL.com, hit me up on Facebook, and get out and support local music and have a great weekend.
Today's music is Please Don't Be Long with Matt Wynn, who is appearing with a stellar lineup of St. Louis musicians at the Looking for an Angel concert this Sunday, October 11th at the St. Charles Moose Lodge on Veterans Memorial in St. Charles from noon to 7 p.m. and hosted by OnStL's very own Kat Muse. In addition to all the great music, there'll also be all kinds of great activities for the children, including the Moolah Shriner mini cars, bounce houses, magicians. They'll have Fredbird, Santa, and the Easter Bunny. And as far as I know, these three have never been seen in the same place at the same time before. So bring your camera. Have a great weekend, St. Louis.
You can bet my heart's gonna beat right away.